In this video, I'm doing minimum difference between highest and lowest of k-scores. You are given a zero-indexed integer array nums, where nums at I represents the score of the ith student. You're also given an integer k. Pick the scores of any k students from the array so that the difference between the highest and lowest of the k scores is minimized. Okay. So return the minimum possible difference. Okay. So I'm a bit confused on what this is asking. Let's look at the examples. So the example here, k is 2, so I need to pick 2 students with the minimum difference in the highest and lowest score, and the resulting answer is 9 and 7. Okay. So, okay, I think it's pretty clear now. So if the score is, if k is 3, then I need to find the, okay, I'm just trying to think about how I would go about this. So I think it's, I was gonna say sliding window, but it doesn't necessarily have to be 3 concurrent students. They can just be anywhere from within the array. Okay, and minimum possible difference. Okay, so, I think I understand what this question is asking. If there's like 6 students in this array and k is equal to 3, I need to find 3 students such that the highest and lowest out of these 3 students is the smallest possible in the array. So, how can I go about this? I could look at every combination of students of size k, and then find the one with the lowest difference in high and low score, but I don't know if that is realistic. I think, let's say I sort this array, and if I sort the array, then I could do a sliding window, because it would just be the most efficient way to look through all of these different cases. I could do a sliding window, and then all I need to do is get the element on the right side of the sliding window and the element on the left side of the sliding window and get the difference between those two, because that will always be the highest and lowest of the sliding window. And then I just, okay, so that actually makes sense to me. Yes, that does make sense to me. Let me just look at this example and make sure I'm understanding the question properly. K equals 2, so 7 and 9 have the shortest difference, so that's correct with here. So if this was ordered, it would be 1, 4, 9, 1, 4, 7, 9, and then you have a sliding window of 2, so you would first compare 1 and 4, which is 3. Then you would compare 4 and 7, which is also 3. Then you compare 7 and 9, which is 2, and then you would get 7 and 9. And there's no reason to have to. Okay, I think that makes sense. So let's go ahead and code this out. Int nums sorted equals arrays dot sort nums. Okay. Now int start equals 0, int end equals k, for int, and then let's do int small list diff. This will store smallest difference, and let's say equals int integer dot max value. So this is just gonna store the smallest integer. So let's say for int we'll do a while loop. So while end is smaller than nums.length, int diff equals nums at end minus nums at start, and then we will say int we'll say smallest diff equals math.min smallest diff and smallest diff. So okay, and then we'll do start plus plus end plus plus, and then yeah, return. Okay, so I'm sorting the array. Oh, sorry, I should be doing getting it from nums sorted. Same with here. So I'm sorting the array, and then I'm making a window of size k. So starts at 0, ends at k, although it should start at k, end at k minus 1 actually, because we're starting at 0. And then I am getting the difference of these. So end, the number at end minus the number at start, which is the difference between these two values. And then if it's smaller than the current smallest, I am setting that to smallest diff here. And then I'm incrementing start, incrementing end. This only goes until when end is smaller than nums.length, and after that I'm returning smallest diff. So let me give it a run. Sorry, this should be an array. I think there's just some problem with my syntax. Huh? Why? Int num sorted equals arrays dot sort. Am I missing something with my huh, that's weird. Why is that not working? Int num sorted equals arrays dot sort. Okay, what if I just, okay, I think this isn't something we can assign. I think it just needs to be like arrays dot sort nums, and then we just have we just look at nums and nums. Okay, so we got our two test cases working. Let's now run this. Okay, there we go. Perfect.